Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me here in the Psychic Flow. I am your host, Carolan Carey, and I'm delighted to be here with you this evening. We are doing some crystal ball readings tonight, so I hope usually that night is pretty busy, so we'll see what happens. I try to get to as many people as I can. If I missed you last week, jump up and down, let me know. And what else did I want to say? Oh, anyone who donates financially to the show, which we appreciate very much, does a super sticker on YouTube, or if you do a rant on Rumble, on what's the other one? Forgot now. Yeah, Rumble. My Venmo account is posted here. And those people that donate to the show will get a little, I will pull a card for them and do a little crystal ball gazing for them. And then I will do everyone else, which is fine. And sometimes people are adding as the show goes on. And so we'll have to stop and do those. If you would like to support the show without making a financial contribution, you are more than welcome. Hit the like button, please. While you're waiting for a reading or before you leave the chat, that would be great. And what else? We are live on Facebook. I changed my Facebook business page to Psychic Medium Sarasota. So we're streaming live from there, streaming live from Twitter. And that is Psychic Medium Carolan Carey. We are also on, what else are we on? Rumble. We're live. And that is in the Psychic Flow. Where else are we live? One other place. Oh, and we are on every audio platform. So if you are joining us while you're driving home from work, or you're making dinner, or whatever it is that you're doing, that's great. We're glad to have you. We'll read out any questions that we get and any validations that I receive on the information that I'm giving to our audience tonight. Now, what else did I need? Oh, I have one thing I wanted to read. Next week is the 15th. So that'll be the day after Valentine's Day. So what I was thinking of, next week we'll celebrate Valentine's Day on the 8th. And we'll do love messages from the other side for you. And this week, we're going to do some crystal ball gazing, see what's coming up in this very short but furious month of February. I did not do my global predictions yet. I was going to do them before the show, but I never have enough time for some reason. So I'm going to do it after the show, and I'll post it later tonight. We're also live. You can watch us on YouTube, but I'm going to post it on there. I'll post it on Rumble. I post it on my website, which is CarolanCarey.com, CarolanCarey. Had to think for a minute. I had to spell my own name. Okay, so what else do we have to do today? Oh, I have something I wanted to read. I thought this was nice. So let me bring this up if I can find it now. Here it is. Okay. Valentine's Day quotes. Quotes about love, affection, and romance. Let's see. Aristotle said, love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. And let's see. I love this one by William Shakespeare. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. And Alfred Tennyson, I love this. If I had a flower for every time I thought of you, I could walk through my garden forever. And this is so beautiful too. This one, I have to read this. Age does not protect you from love, but love to some extent protects you from age. And that is from Aeneas, A-N-A-I-S, Nin, N-I-N. And love, life has also taught us that love does not consist in gazing at each other, but in looking outward in the same direction. Anton de Saint-Exupéry, E-X-U-P-E-R-Y. As you can tell, my French is terrible. Okay. There we go. Just a few little things to put you in the mood. And listen, if you do not have a romantic partner, don't forget to visit your local shelter or rescue and bring home your very own Valentine, either cat or pup or dog that need as much love as you do. So you'll find a perfect companion there, and that will make your Valentine's Day full of love and laughter. So don't forget that little trick, okay? And I hope that you would do that and be very happy. All right. Hello, everybody. Hi, Sue McCarthy. How are you? Kavita is here. Robert Myers was here first. And let's see. Got Ruth Saltman here. Hi, Ruth. Said Robert Myers is Shaman Bob. Oh, I saw Carol on here, I think. Yep, Carol's on here. Good evening, Carol. Carol says, good evening, everyone. This show is so much fun. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's good. I try to mix it up a little bit. Don't want to be boring. Sue McCarthy, I don't think I know you, dear. Where are you watching us from? If you're in the chat and you would like to let us know where in the world you are watching us from. We were just, hello, Alyssa and Chai. Hi, welcome back. I don't know if I gypped you. I think I gypped you a little bit last week, so I'm going to do you after Robert. Okay. Sorry about that. I can't always get to everyone, but I try. At about 8:30, it really starts popping in here, and then I'm like, ugh. What was I going to say? Okay, let's see what we got. So if you're watching, wherever you're watching us from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Sue McCarthy says, first time here, Florida today, but I am from Nebraska. Hello, welcome. Okay, I'm going to get to my Robert Myers first. And Robert, I'm going to pick a lovely floral card for you. And this is from, oops. Okay, and this is from Alchemy Flower Oracle. There you go. Can you see that? There you go. So this is a lovely deck. And let me shake up a few things. See what we got for you. Let's see. I don't know if you've gotten this before. Really? Persian Buttercup Ranunculus. Radiant Charm. That's you, Shaman Bob. That is you. A beautiful flower. And that, once again, is Persian Buttercup. And it is Radiant Charm. Now, that's you, Bob. I think that you could be charming the birds from the trees. So, I do see you. I've mentioned this before. With companions. And I'd also seen a dog, I think. Excuse me. A black lab. Excuse me. Now I have to start coughing again. Okay. May have to take more honey. A black lab. I don't know who that belongs to. I thought I saw Bob with it. Like walking with the love of his life. I'm eating honey. It does help. It's very dry in here. But I have the heat on. It's like, okay. All right. Let's see what we got. So Radiant Charm. Let's see what we got here. Boy. Come on now. Stop coughing. Get this out of the way. It's closer. What does Indiana mean, Bob? Getting the state of Indiana here. I probably have spirit loved ones here. They're going to come through. I'm going to ask them to wait until next week, and let's see if they do. Sometimes they listen to me, sometimes no. And I have football here. So I have Indiana. I have football for Bob. And thank you for your donation, Robert. Something about a full moon? Indiana football, full moon. And central. I don't know what that means. Central something? Central high school, central of the center of the state, central. I don't know what that means. And I'm seeing a cemetery, Bob, that is maybe you would recognize it. It seems like it's on a plot of land that is long and thin rather than deep. It is long. And there are gates at the front. And I get the word perpetual, so I'm wondering if your family is there in some place like that. Perpetual meaning perpetual care, perpetual candle, something like that, flame, something like that, electronic candle or something. Why am I getting that? Now, there's also a move. The word move is here, and I think it is in regard to career. And I've liked this. The stepping stones to this was November, December, January, February. I like the month of April coming to fruition, April through June. So I think that is a better, it's more money wise. I feel like more money wise. Maybe not, it feels more like lateral, but it's beneficial. And there's some perks with this. I'm not sure what that means. You do have travel coming up. I don't think international, unless it's Canada, but I feel more around the United States, and not too far. Like maybe you're in Pennsylvania. Let's see, maybe Ohio. I get the state Mississippi. I don't know why, unless it's Michigan, and I'm messing up. But I don't feel anything like Mediterranean or anything like that yet. Not this year. So I hope that makes sense to you, Robert. Thank you for joining the show. And let me see who we can get to. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Let's see. Where are we? Ruth. Let me just check. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to do Chai. Did Chai? Like Chai. I always think of Chai, Chai, for like the drink. So I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Okay. Because this is CHI. Let's take a look. I have music here. Musical band or marching band. I think it's musical band. Someone about a musical band. Maybe you're going to an event. I also have Costa Rica. Wonder if that's a vacation spot that you're considering. Costa Rica. Don't know. You know what I'm seeing? I don't know why I'm seeing this for you. Maybe this is meaningful to you. You know what the bird's a swallow looks like? It's like a little brown bird, and it's got kind of a V-shaped wing. And I see swallows, a group of swallows flying at like sunset, and I'm wondering what that means. Now, birds do bring messages, so maybe that's what it's about. Just looks like a scene to me. That's what I see as images in here. Sometimes they get a word. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know how to. I'm just going to say this. I don't know what it means. Someone on the other side, I believe, is trying to tell me they went to jail or they were locked up. So would this be a friend or somebody? I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. It may not be for you. It could be for somebody else, but I'm just going to give you what I got. I don't know what that means. And the word freedom. So, and I also get what I'm getting, Chai, is you've discovered that people are wearing masks around you. I'm getting the word mask, and I don't mean like surgical masks, like for the flu or a virus. Mask like in Halloween or a masked ball, something like people wear masks. In particular, what I'm seeing is the black and white, like for dramatics. That those two masks together, a white and a black together. That's kind of what I'm seeing. So I don't know if we're referring to like plays, drama, something on stage, or if you are recognizing that people around you are wearing masks, like you're not seeing, they're not showing you their true self. So I'm going to leave you with that. And I hope that makes sense to you. Thanks for joining us again. I appreciate you. Robert says, thank you. And I am fine with the pronunciation. Thank you. Hi, Lee. How are you? IA. Oh, okay. Thank you. Got it. Okay, let me get back up. I think I'm on Ruth now. And my Venmo account for tip is what is my Venmo? Oh, Carolan Carey. That's what it is. Thank you so much. Ruth. Hi, Ruth. Ruth is Transformational Soul on Wednesday evenings last night, 8 p.m., Goldylocks Productions. She is our resident author. We are very pleased to have her in the stable here because she's wonderful. Just great readings, too. RuthSaltman.com. God, what can I tell you that's new? Let's see. What can I tell you that's new? Ruth, does somebody have a baby brother? Or is someone expecting a baby brother? Or do you have a baby brother? Or is this one of the uncles talking? Something about baby boy, baby brother? And, I'm looking at a book. I think it's a Bible. Wondering if there's a family Bible, Ruth? Because I'm seeing like the red ribbon that you would mark the page with. And it looks like a Bible or something is written on the side or the front cover in like imprinted in gold. And I'm wondering if that makes sense. I also have a feather here for you. So I'm wondering, I don't know if it's a totem, like a bird totem, or an angelic gift. But there's a feather, a white feather coming in here. So I don't know if that refers to your guides or what that is meaningful to you. I never used to turn this ball around because I was afraid I was going to knock it over. But it's better actually if I hold on to it. I have a train here as well. First, let me now that I did a couple of readings, let me just preface these readings by saying I am rather new at this. I think I've been doing this a year, I don't know, 9 months, crystal ball reading. I've had the crystal ball for many years, at least 25, but I never did readings with it. So now I'm doing readings. I just decided to try it. And so I get images and I do get words, but I'm not sure if they're going to you or someone else in the chat. I try to focus on you, but sometimes spirit slips in here, delivers a message. So I do get loved ones. I do get spirit guides. I do get a lot of things. I'm not sure what they mean, but I'm not supposed to interpret it. I'm supposed to give it to you. So what was I saying? Okay, so we got the feather. I also have a train here. So I'm wondering if, like, I don't know if someone worked for the railroad or traveled by railroad, but I'm seeing like is this an older, maybe a steam engine? Or live near that or something? It's part of somebody is showing me that for a reason. And also, we've talked many times about your book sets, your, things like that, promoting the books. I'm wondering if you're going to fly somewhere like Colorado. Yeah, I wonder if you're flying for an author's conference or something. You're definitely part of the group of people that are going to talk about their work and answer questions and sign books. So there you go. And I do see the set, like making some kind of set of those books with a ribbon on them. Very classy as usual. Ruth is also an artesian crafts person, so I'll put that out there as well. Thank you, Ruth, for joining us tonight. Appreciate you. Hi, Kavita. I'm sorry I couldn't get back to you today. Okay, let's see. Carol, how are you? Oh, what's that song? Oh my God. What is the name of that song? And I'm trying to think who sang it. Frank Sinatra. I have a song for you, Carol. Hold on. Bear with me, folks. What is the name of that thing? Okay, let me look. Okay, Frankie, what do you got? Something in the night? Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Something in the night. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. If anybody recognizes that horrible humming I just did, I absolutely cannot find that song. Anyway, it's Frank Sinatra. Other people sang it as well. I feel like it was in a movie. I don't think it was begin the begin, but anyway, okay. Anyway, I'm getting that song for you. And I feel I am with your father as usual. And I always see them in this car and in this convertible. And this is on the radio. Pardon me. I'm so sorry. Nose is always burning. And there's some gold coins here for you, Carol, too. I'm thinking it's almost like good fortune. I don't know if I get a similar feeling around Marsha. When I'm reading for her, she's very into like Chinese feng shui. That's her business. But I get that feeling with you too, Carols. And I see these gold coins and I see red. And I know those are like east, west, north, south, whatever. They belong there at a corner. And I'm wondering what that's about. If that's a new hobby for you or a new interest. Oh, do you see gold coins and red? I also get theater. So I'm wondering if you're going to the theater. What that is. And I'm also getting that the impression I'm getting is you narrowly escaped something. So I'm wondering if it was an accident, an illness, a bump in the road, what that was, but narrowly escaped is what I get. And I also get for your St. Teresa, St. Jude, St. Teresa, St. Anthony. So I get these 3 saints for you. I didn't get Valentine's Day yet, but it's coming. I know there's a romance coming for you. Same guy, same gentleman. Now, what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing an older gentleman, little heavy set. Like he says he has a belly. Excuse me. I'm wondering if that's a relative or who this is. Stocky guy. He pats his belly like, yeah, I'm fat. It's okay. So I'm wondering if you would recognize this guy. Very, yeah, he's got big hands. He's got hands like a ham. Big. So I don't know if he was a butcher or cook or what, but he has big hands. So I think he likes to eat and drink. He says eat and drink. So I'm going to pass that on to you. I hope you recognize that gentleman saying hello to you. Kavita. Oh, you poor thing. You've been waiting and waiting. Kavita's been patiently waiting for me. I've stood her up a couple of times. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm in the Mediterranean. I'm loving it. That same scene. And I'm seeing something I would call it like Alaskan king crab, but I don't know if they have that in the Mediterranean, but something like that. It's like a big crab, these big claws, at a dinner table. Lots of wine. I'm seeing different bottles of wine on the table. So I feel like you're in a group maybe or something, or traveling with people or having dinner with people, maybe in a Greek restaurant or maybe in Greece, but I'm seeing that Mediterranean scene. Oh, I love your new artwork. Kavita is a professional, and she is also a very talented artist. And so if you see her on Facebook, Kavita, you'll see her latest. I love the colors that you use, Kavita. I'm also getting sound healing. And I was just going to say to you that I feel like the colors that you were using, sorry, my glasses are glaring. The colors that you were using in your art are very healing colors. And I'm sure you know that. So that may be your spiritual healing gift there. I'm also getting sound waves. I'm getting the sound waves. So I'm wondering if this is the treatment, the frequencies that you've been using to heal. But I am getting that. Like I can see your head, and I see the vibrations going in and out and in and out through your skull. That's a good thing. I keep getting, I don't know if it's mom. I know mom had an injury. I thought it was to her leg, or maybe it's to her back. But I do feel like a little limping going on with her. And it keeps being brought to my attention. So I'm wondering that is. Maybe she's still having some difficulty with that. And I don't know who the gentleman is that smokes a pipe, but I feel medical. So I don't know if this was your uncle or your dad at one time, but I have somebody. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being corrected. This is a psychiatrist. I'm wondering if you know him. This is a psychiatrist. I don't know if this is a person that you're familiar with or if this is a guide. But I do have somebody. I'm not going to say it's Freud, but I feel like I have an older gentleman in a tweed kind of jacket on, gray, balding, heavy set, not thin, smoking a pipe, sitting at a desk with a window behind him. Feels kind of British for some reason. So I'm wondering if you would recognize that person or if this is a guy for you. Very helpful. A lot of music around you. So I'm wondering if it's music, enjoying music, or if it is a healing kind of sound therapy. So I'm going to leave you with that, Kavina. Thank you so much. Sue McCarthy, hi. Glad you moved to Florida. Welcome to Florida. We love our part of the world here. Do you just pick from the audience? What I'm doing is people that make a donation towards the show, we give them preference first, like as Robert did. And I will pull a card for him only because I'm doing something extra for them, and a crystal ball reading. Some nights I do psychic readings. Sometimes I do loved ones. Like next week we'll be doing loved ones from Spirit. And so I do our people that make a donation to the show first, and then I do everyone else. So that's how it works. Sometimes I have to interrupt doing everyone else to take another donator. But once again, if you enjoyed the show, please hit the like button. And it's not necessary to make a financial donation to the show. You can if you want, but you don't have to. I will get to you eventually if I can. I don't read tarot. That's not my specialty. I'm a psychic and a spirit medium. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Okay. Well, we got Elise here. Let me get Sue here. Let me get Sue, Elise. I'm coming. Sarasota. Oh, good. Okay. Let me just check. Let me just check what else I have. Oh, Sue McCarthy said I was getting, this is the girl I'm reading right now. I was getting feathers and black jaguars in a meditation yesterday. That's really rich. I feel like such beauty with that. When I'm still looking at the word feathers, I see peacock feathers. I'm wondering why. Okay, let's see what we got for Sue. I feel like I have a pair of sisters on the other side. In heaven for you. I'm wondering if you have a pair of sisters, a mom and a sister, or a dad. I feel like I have two women. I'm interpreting them as sisters. Could be mother-daughter, but I feel like I have two women here very close. And the relationship now is like sisters or best friends. I feel sisters. I'm wondering if you would understand that. I'm getting the word timber. And I'm seeing wood, like plywood, framing. I wonder if that is someone in spirit trying to tell me what they did for a living, or if that's what you're doing. So I don't know if you're expanding a house or building something, but that's what I feel like. And I have the word college here, so I'm wondering if it's you finishing college, or a child perhaps finishing college. Someone graduate, something about college, collegiate. Let's get basketball here. And I want to talk about dad. I don't know why I want to talk about dad. So I have a pirate here for you. So I'm wondering if you're going to go to if you went to one of the pirate fest we have here, Gasparilla Day. We have a few of those in this month, February. Or if that is a hint for you. What I was going to say, when I started explaining a little bit about how the crystal ball works for me, it's not always precise because this is images. This is different. It's different than a psychic reading, basically, because I'm just taking what I get here. Let's have somebody show. So someplace that has daffodils and dandelions. I'm being shown that. So this would be spring outside of Florida because it would be new green grass, weeds, obviously, and daffodils. And I also have corn. So I'm wondering, would you say you were from Nebraska? I think they grow corn in Nebraska. So I'm wondering if any of those hints mean anything to you. This month is a little, I get like hot dippity dog kind of feeling. I don't know what that means. I'm like a cartoon character for this month. I feel like you, and also getting Wile Coyote. So I think you have to be very wily this month and financially savvy. So there's a caution there. Just, just to let you know, make your plans, check twice. Okay. A good time. And I do see travel here. I see travel around Florida. So enjoyable time. So thanks so much for joining the show. And I hope that you come back. Ruth Saltman says she's not sure about the train, but my dad had a Lionel train set when I was young. Yeah, I think that might be. Oh, you're welcome. Hi, Susan. Okay, let me get to Elise, because she's been patiently waiting here. Oh, thank you, Sue. Let me pull you a card. You sent a donation also? Okay, let me pull you a card. Hold on a second. Hold on, Elise. I'm getting there. Honesty, Linearia. Prosperity. Honesty. Whoops, can you see that flower? Not that easy to see it. Kind of a gray looking thing. There. What's the name of that? Honesty, Linearia. And the flower represents prosperity. So there you go, Sue. I think that you made a purchase. So correct me if I'm wrong. But I think it's very beneficial. So thank you, Sue. Okay, let me get to Elise because she's been very patient. Okay. Elise is in Sarasota. Welcome to the show. Let me see what she commented if she had a question here. Oh, Ruth says that was a family Bible, and I described it very well. Well, thank you. Let me see. Hi, Suzanne. Strangers. Strangers in the Night. That's it. Thank you, Lee. That was for, who was that for? Carol. Hi, Ward. How are you? And Sue says she does sound healing with crystal bowls. Oh, do you? I just posted a meditation on one of my Facebook pages. Kavita says, yes, purple is healing. Yes, the scholar light waves. Okay. Oh, Kavita says, yes, a former boss. I described a former boss. Looking forward to a private session with you. Thank you so much. Darlene, hi. Sometimes I try to concentrate on your name, Darlene. And I will get to you as soon as I can. Kavita says, I'm hoping to get to Greece this year. And Sue McCarthy shares, I just signed a contract to build a home in October. Great. And Sue says, Dad always comes in. Okay, good. Okay. Might be a hint. Yes. Carol, yes, that was for you. And she says, Frank Sinatra, Strangers in the Night. I'm shocked that anybody recognized that. Okay. I'm heading home in the spring. Corn in your backyard. Sue McCarthy says, yes, she's heading home in the spring. She has corn in her backyard. We're traveling in Florida on the weekends. Sue says, LOL. The house I am building is called Prosperity. Wow, that's really good. Lee says, my family friend has died. Okay, let's see what we get. Not to cover all bases, but I feel like I have a male and a female in spirit. I want to talk about, did the male just die, Elise? My family has died. Oh, she has more than. Okay, I was wondering if you had any messages. Okay, so I have two. I read it wrong. I thought it said a family friend has died. I have a male and I have a female for you here in spirit. Let's see what else we get. I want to give you the word tribal. I don't know why. And tribal, like, I don't know if they're referring to a tattoo. Native American. I'm not sure what this means, but tribal. I have a woman on the other side who used to wear a hat all the time. Okay. Oh, she has two women over there. I also have a male. So let me look at this female. And I have one of them is wearing, it almost looks like a straw hat, but she would wear hats. And I think just she was a practical person, but she would wear a hat. Maybe gardening, maybe just, and I want to say like Mayberry. Remember the Andy Griffith show? I don't know why I'm saying that, but I feel like, I don't know, there's a connection. Your family was like that. Everybody knew each other, like Aunt B kind of feeling. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. I feel like I had two sisters. Two women. And I thought I was getting them for Sue, but they could be for you. So let me ask them to step forward. Yes. If somebody's showing me, sometimes they will show me their feet, their footwear. Oh, I have a stocky kind of feeling woman, a full-figured kind of gal. And she's got very practical pumps on, low-heeled pumps. And she's showing me her stockings are kind of bagging a little bit. And I think she used to wear a garter belt. So I think that's what she's talking about. Before pantyhose. Okay. And there's something about pies. And so butter pecan is also something I'm getting. So those ladies in spirit. Who's the other one? The other one says like granny and knitting. But this lady with the hat, this is something else. And she had like a felt hat, I think, for winter. I don't think she was ever without a hat. Very practical. I'd be very surprised if they weren't sisters or close. Because I feel like a bond here. Now, what she is relating to, and she talks about the baby. She says the baby. Very happy over there. I feel like a church committee kind of lady people. Like fussing with flowers and making things and being attentive to the church or something like that. So they are saying we are fine. We made it all in one piece. And she's showing me like a witch flying through the air. I don't know if she's being facetious or what, or if Halloween was for her, special to her, but that's what she's showing me. So they are fine, Elise. Send you a lot. Oh, you're the baby. It was your mother and sister. Okay, that's what I thought. Either two sisters or mom and daughter, because they were so close, and you are the baby. Okay, there you go. They're fine, doing well, and looking after you. So I hope that makes sense to you. Okay. I love that, Sue. The house that you are building is called Prosperity. That's amazing. Hi, Ward. Let me just make sure I got every word before I get to you. Oh, my goodness. You got such deep questions, Ward. Ugh. Love you. Let me see if I missed anybody, okay? Darlene. Okay, hi, Darlene. New here, just watching. Do you get random spirit and see who it belongs to? Sometimes. But like I said, I try to concentrate on you. So let's see. Darlene Green. Darlene Green. I want to say something about a brother. Wondering if you have a brother. Or dad's brother. So let me know. I have somebody that always had his hands in his pockets, even with a jacket on, like a sports jacket or something. Excuse me. He would always have lifesavers or coins in his pockets, car keys, something. He's always digging in his pockets. And I feel perhaps this gentleman is a veteran because or associated with the VFW, because that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel very active in there. Auxiliary or something he's telling me. So this is for Darlene. Also, I have a Cocker Spaniel here, or a Springer Spaniel. I'm sorry, not a Cocker. This is a looks like a brown and white or liver spotted in white. In spirits. I'm wondering if that belongs to you, Darlene. How's my time? Good. My time's good. Elise, I have someone talking about postscript, like PS, right? When people would write letters, I see beautiful handwriting, cursive handwriting, and I see like PS. So I don't know if somebody wrote to you or you wrote to somebody and would put, oh, by the way, PS, postscript, they're telling me. I wonder if that makes sense to you, Elise. So I want to let you know that your mom and sister, her sister, are doing very well. They're like peonies too. No, on the dog. Okay, so the dog might be with somebody else. It's okay. Just popping in to say hello. I do get a lot of animals too. So I wonder if that makes sense to you, Darlene. Let me know if you have time. Hi, Robin. Elise says, yep. Okay. Robin's Cosmic Soul Food. Whoops. Oh, Lynn Palmer's here. Said I had Gold Cocker Spaniel with my father. And Eva. Whoops, I better hurry up. Okay, I'll get back to you, Lynn. I did Elise. I got to do Robin. Robin's Cosmic Soul Food is on Tuesday evenings at 8 p.m. Goldylocks Productions. Great show. She's a great intuitive reader. She does charm readings. She does crystal balls. She does letters from heaven. She does everything. Everything. Great show. And a lot of fun, too. And we laugh. So Robin is hysterical. We enjoy her and being on the team. She's wonderful. And so check that out. Okay, so Robin, what do I get? Robin, Robin, Robin. Rockin' Robin. Mom says Rockin' Robin. I get the word move and I see stairs, like I'm either bringing stuff downstairs or bringing stuff upstairs, like outside stairs, like maybe going outside. Did your mother have a trumpet, Robin? You know what I'm saying about a trumpet they would use in sitting circles? And I did trumpet work. I have one. I wonder where I put it. And spirit, like if you're doing trance work or something like that, spirit would use this trumpet to speak through. So there you go. I don't know why I'm getting that. I feel like maybe you're gonna teach, or you're gonna hold a circle or something. A lot of new pages. What I'm being shown is new pages, blank pages for you, Robin, that you are going to write in. New pages, blank pages, just for you. Okay, all things new and beautiful. Oh, you're booted off of Facebook? What'd you do? It's usually only me that gets booted. I spent 6 months in Facebook jail last year. Okay, so she's not on Facebook. She's only on Rumble. So you can watch Robin on Rumble. Where am I? Oops. Darlene says, my stepdad was in the VFW. I don't know about my real father. Didn't know him. Okay. So stepdad, dad. Okay, got it. So he's here saying hello to you. And Eva. Elise said, we had Springers growing up. Okay. That's for you, dear. So that was for Elise. And Lynn says she has a gold Cocker Spaniel. Lynn Palmer. And I have Ann Eva. Okay. Let me see. Lynn Palmer. I had a gold Cocker Spaniel. And with my father. When you say gold, are you saying like I would refer to them as beige, or am I wrong? Because this dog is, you know what it reminds me of? A golden retriever with a spaniel tail, you know, that has the feathery kind of tail. A big brown eyes. And I have a little Scotch plaid with your father here, Lynn. He's showing me a tartan plaid. Okay. And I have birthday candles. So I don't know if you just had a birthday. It's his birthday, someone's birthday. But I have birthday candles here, okay? And where am I at? Oh, okay, I have time. And I'm getting a song for you, Pennies from Heaven, Lynn. So I hope that makes sense to you. And let's see. What else do I have? She says, yes. Robin says, I want a Viking horn. I do not remember trumpet, but thank you for the wonderful message. I love you. Your mother knew what a trumpet was. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She knew what it was. And Lynn says, Mom's birthday is coming up shortly. And a gentleman in spirit has sent her coins a lot. And whoops. He's probably acknowledging that. Okay, so I have Lee. Almost forgot Lee. She was light. Yes, okay. Beautiful dog, Lynn. Yes, I do have her. Anne. I think Anne's my last one. Lee. Anne. So I got 2. I have 6 minutes. Don't forget to come back next week for messages from loved ones in honor of Valentine's Day. We'll be celebrating next week. And who asked me about the romance? Somebody asked me about romance? Oh, yes, it was you. Do you think I will hear from Robert D and we will be dating? I got a yes on that, Anne. But let me put this to you. You have more than one choice. That may not be the final outcome, is what I'm saying. So, Anne, I get a yes, but I don't know if you're going to be, you may get it, but I don't know if you're going to be thrilled with it. And Lynn wants to know about romance. Okay, let me finish with Anne, and then I'm going to do Lee. That's not my question. Yes, you did. I have 5 minutes. Let me see. Anne. I do get a yes with the Robert, Anne, but I don't know if that's the forever. Okay? There may be someone else because I feel like I have somebody lurking in the background here. That's a possibility. I wonder if you realize that. I like John also, but he didn't make a move yet. He will. Maybe not till April, though. I kind of get March, April till spring. Okay? But you won't be alone. And Lynn, you won't be alone either because, oh, Robin says, oh, now I remember the trumpet. Okay, great. Is John a better option? I'm kind of thinking. And Lynn, yes, you are going to have romance, and I feel that there's fishing involved. And not just any kind of fishing, but like a specialty fishing, like fly fishing or something. Very active person. Nice looking. Active person, Lynn. So yes. And let me get to Lee before I forget her. Lee. What am I doing with you, Lee? Who has sciatica? Here's Lee. Any song for you tonight? This is, I think this has come up before. I can't believe I'm saying this. The Copacabana. Who was that? Who was that? Barry Manilow? Remember that song, Lee? That's what I got for you. I don't know why, but it's kind of like tongue-in-cheek, kind of. Someone is giving me this, like pretending to dance, and I feel like I'm in the Copacabana and there's an orchestra, and I just feel like that 40s kind of vibe, you know, 40s, 50s kind of vibe. Song for me. Copacabana. Copacabana. I like that song. Good times. What I get is good times. I also feel, Lee, I feel like there's some kind of get together. Actually, sadly to say this, what I'm seeing is I feel like a get together at like a clubhouse or something. But it's like after, it might be after like a memorial service, Lee. So I don't know what that is. But I feel like I kind of get the impression it's after a funeral. Oh, I forgot Lee. Award. Oh my God. I got 2 minutes for you, Ward. Thank you all for joining us. I completely forgot, Warren. I'm so sorry, dear. This is what happens to me. I need a manager. What was your question? Let me get up here. Hold on. Something had bad. Oh, here it is. I often see an androgynous android face imprinted in black like a fingerprint. Can you help me to see why that is being shown to me? They are reminding you of what I'm getting is they're reminding you of your blueprint, Ward. The blueprint that you helped to design before you came here. And you are not stuck with that. What I'm getting is you can change it at any time. We don't know that. We think we're stuck with that. So on 8:59, Darlene Green says, thank you. Glad I hung out. I'm glad you hung out too. So Ward, I kind of get the feeling that this person, androgynous kind of means to me celestial, but it could also be galactic. Okay, I'm not familiar with that. You'd have to talk to Tiffany about that. Reverend Tiffany has a show on Sunday nights, Spiritual Insight Show. She would be able to talk to you about that. I'm not familiar with that, but I feel like you're being guided to look at your blueprint and that you can make adjustments. Okay, so we are at 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Appreciate you. I hope that we will see you back next week and celebrate Valentine's Day with us. Good night now.